madness. This is
Assassin meta.
Right now, Moontoon wants to change the meta from a tanky CC heavy for a more aggressive assassin meta to make the game fresh again. Before the current meta, we also had the assassin meta, but with new items, heroes and adjustments came out to shift it into the current one we are in. Not only fighters, but also some marksmen and mages used some more defense items, and War Axe. Carry, Granger, Cyclops and Lilia are some examples. On August 31, 2021, Arlos, a new hero, came out, and 2 months before, on June 13, 3 new items came out. Did you know this video is sponsored by U7Buy? If you want cheap and safe diamonds, then click the link in the description, sign up and choose what you like to buy, and one of the many payment options, and enjoy. I also got free 10% discount codes for coins in the game FC24. Check out the comment section and be one of the 3 winners. That's it. Thanks U7Buy for the codes, and let's keep going. Shadow Twin Blade, Radiant Armor and War Axe and a bunch of other items got adjusted for the upcoming tank meta. While Arlos didn't get much attention, War Axe was a new top item for XP laners and junglers. But what did War Axe do upon release? For 1980 gold, you got 55 physical attack, 550 health and 10% cooldown reduction, which are okay stats. But now his passive. After attacking an enemy, you gain 1 stack. You can stack his passive 8 times, 1 stack every 1 second, and gives you 8 physical damage and 4 physical penetration. At max stacks, you get an extra 20% movement speed. This item was perfect for the upcoming tank meta, because the longer you fought or just stack against creeps, the stronger you got. If you built enough defense so people can one-shot you, it was pretty much GG. You could easily get more damage than buying BOD, and that's 3000 gold. Even with the effect reduction of 50% for marksmen, mages and support, some of them still build War Axe because now you don't only have burst, you have a high consistent damage output. It paired perfectly with items like Cursed Helmet for sustained damage or Bloodlust Axe and Hunter Strike for high burst and spell vamp. It was so game breaking that they had to nerf not only War Axe, they also had to nerf its co-items too. Let's see how often he got nerfed. Nerf. Marksmen, support and mages only gain 33% stack effect. Nerf. Physical attack from 55 to 45. Adjustment, but actually a nerf. Physical attack 8 to 9 per stack, but physical penetration from 4 to 3 points. Movement speed boost lowered from 20 to 15% at max stacks. Cost increase from 1980 gold to 2100. With 4 stacks, you could still get 32 physical damage, 12 penetration and plus 55 physical damage from his attributes. It's 87 physical damage and 12 penetration for only 4 stacks. Cursed Helmet could also stack up the passive, but now not anymore. Until now, after nerf and nerf, they still couldn't fix the problem with War Axe. It was just too good, even with only half the stacks and half the stack effect on other roles. That's why they revamped War Axe at the end of last year and he got a new girlfriend with Brute Force Breastplate. But before he got his revamp, they adjusted the physical damage from 35 to 40, only to reduce it to 25 on release. And they revert the 33 stack effect back to 50% for marksmen, mages and support. December 20th, 2023, patch note 1.8.44 came out. The physical attack got lowered, but it came with a new passive. They removed the physical penetration and it gives you per stack 12 physical attack and 2% spell vamp. Now you can stack it up to 6 times and it gives you one of the best passives in the game. At max stacks, 10% of your damage deals true damage now, and that's a crazy effect. 72 physical damage and 12% spell vamp. They nerfed the stack attributes but buffed the max stack effect, which is pretty good in my opinion. I tried to contact other YouTubers and the community, but only got one single reply. And like I said before, Warx has now a girlfriend, BFB. With a new stacking passive, you gain per stack 6 physical attack or 2 magic power and 2% movement speed for 4 seconds. At max stacks, you gain 15% control duration reduction, which is also a very strong passive, so you don't get stun comboed to death while your teammate is watching you.
Resilience reduces crowd control duration, meaning for hit with say a 1 second stun, it will only last for 0.85 seconds with a full stack brute force breastplate.
The nice part about it is that all roles can use this item, even mages. If you wonder what this old passive was, it gave you magic and physical defense per stack at max 5 stacks. And that's it. It was an okay item. What's important is that with both Warx and BFB you need to deal damage, and you don't get stacks for getting damage, and that's important. When Moontoon decided to nerf Warx, I can understand that, but it looks like they can't fix the problem. It doesn't matter how much they nerf it without taking his gimmick. Warx is still very popular. He broke the assassin meta and introduced himself with his own meta.
That's awesome magic!
Moontoon nerfed almost all defense items and some heroes in the last couple patches. But that does not stop Warx. I would say it made Warx even more popular, because they need the damage and a little bit of sustain with spell vamp. And it's only a cause of defense, because you got health too. And if you like stacking so much, you can also take radiant armor. If you look at the esport scene, Warx is actually just fine. In esport, damage isn't as important as in rank, because you have a team you can trust to do the damage for you. If we look at this match, BTK vs Gaming Gladiators, nobody builds Warx, not even Yuzong or Martis. It's just way better for them to build defense items. And the statistics from N5 also say there aren't many heroes building Warx, because in esport EXP laners are just second tanks for the team to engage. But in ranked, this item is still good, and there are plenty of heroes who can use it in esport from time to time. And that's pretty much it for Warx. What is your opinion on the new and old Warx? Like, subscribe, and I see you in my other videos. Bye.
Mlbb.com.